Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here doing a recap of last night and a look ahead to today's games for Monday, June 6th. So hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. Anyway, it is Monday, start to a week, so not too excited about that. But like I said, anyway, I hope you guys had a good Sunday and won some money. Anyway, I had a pretty good Sunday, scored a 219 in the early slate, so overall pretty good night for me. If you have not checked out my Twitter yet, definitely go on over there and check it out. You guys can message me about any questions, or if you need help with your lineups, you can message me about that. Or if you are interested in premium lineups, you can do that as well. If you do not have if you don't have Twitter, you can also email me as well. We'll have my Twitter link and my email in the comment section below. So anyway, let's get into the recap for Sunday. So on this lineup here, I did the early slate only and scored a 219, so not too bad. So for my pitcher, I went with Jose Fernandez. The Mets have been struggling quite a bit offensively, so I decided to pick him. He had 14 strikeouts, got me 75 fantasy points. So, and Jose Fernandez really, really good at home. Hasn't been defeated at home in a while. So, 75, I'll definitely take that from him. Next was Russell Martin. Got me 21 points. He was only $2,500. I needed a cheap catcher, and he definitely came through for me. In my other lineup, I had Brian McCann. Yeah, it didn't do as much. So Martin got me 21.7. Definitely will take that. Next, I did a little bit of a stack for Philly against Willie Peralta and the Milwaukee Brewers. As we all know, Willie Peralta not too good of a pitcher, so did a little bit of a Philly stack. Tommy Joseph, he was only $2,200, got me 15.7. Definitely exceeding his value. Will take that any day. Next was Washington and Daniel Murphy against Cincinnati. Terrible pitcher was going on the mound for Cincinnati. So, I did a Washington and Philly stack here in the early slate. Daniel Murphy got me 38 points. We'll definitely take it. Home run and 3 RBIs and 2 singles. Pretty good day for Murphy. Next was Franco, 24.9. He was only 9% owned. We'll take that as well. Freddie Galvis is the one who kind of messed me over here. Got me 3 points. Definitely did not contribute too much to the Philly win. Got an RBI, but that's really it. So he definitely killed my lineup. Bryce Harper, 15 points. That's all right. He is $4,000, so I will take it. 15 points. He was 44% owned, so that's the only bad part. But it is Harper, expected to be well owned. Next was Ben Revere. A lot of Washington guys were well owned for good reason. 12 points for him. Revere's been downright terrible this year, but had a good night last night. And next was Michael Taylor. Another one of those guys, not too good, but really cheap, and got me 12 points, so I will take that. So, as you see, really good night. I'll definitely take it. Like I said, if you guys are interested in the premium lineups, definitely let me know. Been pretty hot, so like I said, let me know, and you can start winning some money. So, anyway, we got 10 games for Monday. Not too many good pitchers. You got 1 or 2. For cash games, and then the rest really are GPP plays. They all have interesting mixed matchups. So let's get into mine. Mine's a GPP play. John Lester obviously is the cash game play of the day against Philly. If you guys want to put him in there, but I'm going to go GPP with Chris Archer. As you guys know, Chris Archer, he's been roughed up quite a bit in ERA at 4.75, but I still have faith in this guy. He shows glimpses of very good starts. 48, 45, 62. In Arizona, they've been struggling. Arizona does have a half decent hitting team though. They also do like to strike out, and as we know, Archer for the most part strikes out quite a bit. Not too much this year, but in the past he likes to strike out at least 7 to 8 a game. So hopefully, this is a good start for Archer. As you can kind of see on the trend, 45, 3, 42, and 18. So hopefully this is a good game for him. $9,000. You can go with Matt Shoemaker against the Yankees. He was my second GPP choice. ERA is high, but as you see, he's been pretty decent his last three as well. A lot of strikeouts. And the Yankees, they're not playing too good a ball, so, Matt Shoemaker maybe, but the only bad thing about him is he is facing Tanaka, so he may not get the win. So that's the bad thing about Shoemaker. So, but besides that, not too many guys I really care for. Obviously, John Lester, maybe Tanaka, and Steven Matz, all the top guys. But if you want to go any lower, just don't see anyone else that I really would go for. Maybe Trevor Bauer against Seattle. Seattle has been struggling offensively, but they did play Texas, so not too sure there. All right, so we're going to move on to catcher. We got Victor Martinez taking on Jay Happ. As we know, Martinez hits lefties really, really well in his career. Plus, he has a 352 average this year, so he is definitely swinging it. Watch out for the rain. There might be some rain there, so definitely watch that in Detroit. Next is Mike Napoli taking on James Paxton. Paxton was just downright terrible against the Padres last week, and as we know, Padres are like last in scoring. So if Paxton can get lit up by the Padres, we definitely know what Cleveland can do. And they've been pretty good this last week or so. So in Napoli, 14 homers, 42 RBIs. He hits lefties pretty well, and he has been hot. 5 straight games of over 10 fantasy points. So I like him, plus Paxton not pitching too good right now. Only going to make his second start. Might have a little bit of fatigue from his first start. So Cleveland, like I said, they've been hot, so I like him quite a bit. All right, going to go with Ben Zobrist here against Morgan. As you see, Morgan with an ERA over 7. Chicago Cubs is an offensive juggernaut kind of team, so definitely going to stack up against him. I think a lot of other people are going to as well. $3,400. Ben Zobrist for me, he's pretty cheap. Hasn't been too good these last couple games, but against a bad pitcher, I think Zobrist should get you about 12 to 15 points. Plus, if he gets on, he has a really good hitting team behind him, so hopefully he can score some runs as well. All right, next we're going to go with Chris Bryant. 13 homers, 40 RBIs. Another one of those guys really good against lefties. And as we know, big-time power from this guy. Taking on, Morgan, not a good pitcher, so we like him. Javier Baez, he has been hot as well. As you see, 3 out of his last 4 games, over 10 fantasy points. So if he starts, definitely got to have him in my lineup. $2,600, definitely can't go wrong there. All right, going to do a little bit of a Tampa Bay stack against Robbie Ray. Tampa Bay Rays really crushed left-handed pitchers, and Ray's been struggling quite a bit this year. So Steven Souza really, really does good against lefties. A lot of the Tampa Bay Ray guys do. Evan Longoria as well. So I like Steven Souza here to get you about 15 to 20, $3,300, still pretty cheap. Next is Steve Pearce. I like him as well. He crushes left-handed pitching in his career. Plus, they're going to be in Arizona, and it is going to be pretty hot there as usual. Plus, as we know, the ball travels a lot farther in the warm air. So, and Arizona is a hitter's park. So, hopefully, Souza and Pierce can come through. All right, last but not least is Justin Upton. Don't really care for the guy too much, but does pretty good against lefties in his career. He has been struggling. As you see, 24, 9, 3, 16. So he's been showing a little bit of life, but still only a GPP-only play. One guy that I was going to pick, and if you guys want to pick him, Tyler Naquin, I think that's how you say his name. He just came up about 3 or 4 days ago. Already has 3 homers and 7 RBIs. I know it is a lefty-on-lefty matchup, but I was looking at his splits, and Tyler definitely does good against lefties. So if he's in the lineup, man, he might have to put him in there. 21, 28, and 30 in his last 3 games. So if he's starting, probably going to put him in there over Justin Upton. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. As usual, guys, this is just a rough draft lineup, not a final lineup. So if you guys do use this lineup, make sure everybody is in it, and definitely play at your own risk. Like I said, just a rough draft, not a final lineup at all. So if you want the final lineup, definitely let me know, and I'll get you all set up on that. So as usual, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you do enjoy the video. If you do, leave a like. Definitely do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for more MLB advice. So once again, if you have not checked out my Twitter yet, definitely go on over there and check it out. Message me if you guys need advice or anything like that, or if you want premium lineups, also hit me up as well. And as usual, if you do not have Twitter, email me as well. We'll have my Twitter link in the comment section and my email down there as well for you guys. So, like I said, good day yesterday. Hope you guys had a good day. So I think that mostly wraps it up. So, like I said, hope you do enjoy the video and hope everyone has a good start to the work week.